Okay folks, we're going to make a hand paddled mug. This is J.Bull from Pine Creek Pottery. 1 pound ball of clay, just center it on the wheel. Some water, center it up a little bit, cone it up, cone it back down. Hopefully we can center it real nice. Working on getting it coned up. Looks pretty good. You cut the skirt off the bottom with my thumb, the back of my thumbnail. And I rip your fingernails off. I'm going to push down, I'm going to push on an angle, push it that way, it'll go down, support it this way, hold it in place. Fairly close to center. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Center right here. Your fingers will automatically go to the center when you're spinning the wheel. So what you want to do is you want to put your thumbs in there, push down on a V. Okay? Push down. And I support the outside of the clay with my hands right here as I'm pushing down. Push down as far as you think you need to go. Don't go too far, you'll hit the wheel head. Now if you don't think you're close enough or you don't know where you're at, you haven't had any experience doing this, take a needle tool. Poke down in the center. Pull it back out. It'll show you how deep the center is, how thick your center is still. Okay? So pull this out about to how wide I want the base of my mug. I'm going to compress the bottom of this. Compressing the bottom of it keeps the bottom of the mug from getting an S-crack or a crack in it. Okay? And it works 99% of the time. Once in a while, it'll happen, you'll get a crack. Okay? I'm going to pull this up now. I'm going to use this pinch method like a lobster pinch. And this hand's just going to support as I'm pulling up this way. Okay? Put a little bit of water on it. Keep some water on it. Pinch it and pull upward. Now you don't pull over the top of the rim. Pull right up to the top of the rim and that's it. Compress the rim a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm holding my fingers on the clay and pushing down like this to compress this rim a little bit. Helps compress it. Okay, now I'm going to make a second pull. I'm going to use 2 hands to do this. Okay, I'm going to put one on the inside and one on the outside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them like this. Above and below. The outside one low, the inside one high. Okay? Like this. Put some water on there. The water's the inside and the outside at the same time. I'm going to slow the wheel down a little bit. Get under the bottom a little bit and start moving upward. And that helps bring the clay up. You don't want to get out too wide. You want to collar this back in as you go. Okay? And keep your mug semi-small on a circle this way. Go in there, water it again. I'm going to pull again. This time I'm going to go under the mug with my finger and make a bubble. Push out on the inside at the same time and pull that bubble up. Okay, some water. Push in on the bottom. As you can see, I went under it right there. I pushed in. And then I push out with this hand to make a bubble above it. Grab that bubble. Come up with it. Pull that bubble right up that wall. When you get near the top, don't go over the top of your rim. Stop short. Compress the rim again. A little bit of a collaring. Collar this in. I'm collaring like this. Okay, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to collar. Sometimes you can collar like this, but for now you want to be collaring like this. Just like this, 6 points. Okay, collar up, collar in. Make another pull on this. Slow your wheel down. Speed kills. Use this thumb against here to support your fingers. Keep everything supported all the time and lock them hands together in some fashion anytime you possibly can. It'll make things straighter. Okay, color this up again. Now we're getting kind of thin here. The mug's at about the right height. The walls are getting thin. They're easy to ripple and wrinkle now. So we need to take something like this rib and compress the outer. I'm using this rim against this like so. And I'm working my way up the mug. And one thing it does, it takes the slurry or the slip off of it. The other thing it does, it compresses the clay particles so that they stand up better. So I'm going to go inside and outside, compress this, stand this up tighter. And that makes it tighter and compressed and stronger. Now, I'm going to color this in one more time. I need to make it smaller to use the paddle on it. And I'm going to cut right around the bottom here a little bit. Clean that up. And the wheel head off. Sponge on a stick. Clean the water out of the inside of it. Hands off. I'm going to grab a paddle and we're going to use just your basic star today. Just a regular ordinary star pattern. Okay, just a piece of wood with a star grooved into it. Dip it in water. It's got to be wet. If not, it will stick to the mug. Your hand goes inside. Wet the hand that goes inside. Inside. Whack with the paddle. Whack with the paddle. Sharp, but not too sharp. Stop when you hit the clay. Now, a little bit of practice, you get pretty good at it. We'll do one more ring around it. Okay, now I'm looking in that mirror back there, and I can see that I've got the pattern that I want all the way around it. Now, you don't want to touch the outside of this. You'll distort your pattern. Do all you want on the inside of it. I can't get my fingers down in there, so I'm going to use something like this right here, just a rounded stick. I'm going to straighten the bottom of the side a little bit on the inside. Okay, I'm going to take my parting tool. I'm going to clean the outside up a little bit because we're not going to trim these. We're just going to cut them off the wheel head and thumb them off. So they have to have a little bit of a bevel going on around the outside bottom. Take that tool, clean that up under there, give the wire a place to go, nice and clean. Now the rest of this mug can be done by hand because I can get my hands in there. I'm going to belly this out a little bit. Wet my fingers first, go in, belly this out just a bit to where I like it. You can touch the inside all you want just don't touch the outside pattern. On the top, there's no pattern right here. It's smooth. I'm going to color this part in right here. Okay? This is the smooth part on the top. And this trues up the mug again. It helps make the mug nice and round. Take a leather chamois and roll the rim nice and clean with the chamois. And this will help true the mug up too. Okay, so that mug's pretty true, inside and out. Clean the water out of it one more time. Dry inside. Clean the outside up. Right here one more time. Make sure that groove's real nice and clean all the way around there. That gives the wire a place to go, and that gives you a place to thumb off when you're all said and done, so you don't have to trim the mug, and you'll get a nice clean surface out of it. Okay, and I like to clean the wheel head up when I'm done. Sponge. Get all the extra water off there. And that's it. That's a finished mug. Next thing to do, cut off the wheel head, let it dry for a while, and put a handle on it. That's it.